Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. Welcome back to part 2 of Frostpunk. I hope everyone enjoyed the first video that I've put up. As I said, brand new to streaming YouTube, Twitch. So any feedback you have, I'd be delighted to hear that. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So let's just get it loaded up here. So when we ended yesterday, we were a little bit short on food, if I remember correctly, and the weather was about to take a turn for the worst. So I'm going to be really interested to see how we get on today. Okay, so let's have a look at where we were. So coal isn't doing that great. Wood is not great either. Steel is okay. We've got 2 steam cores, no food or no raw food, and we've got 52 rations. So this is going to be one of the things we need to address pretty quickly. To be fair. Right. So let's just get our bearings. So we've got 7 children doing nothing. And our scouts have reached the bridge to Winterholme. So a brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterholme in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, well, we're sending that back to the city. I remember that now. Okay, let's have a look. So finding the bridge of Winterholme proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Okay. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care home. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all." Okay. Right, so do we want to head to the weather station or the large convoy? Well, I remember this save games went slightly back from yesterday, so I remember we selected the large convoy, so we'll send it back to that one. Okay. Now, why is that? That's closed, right, that's fine. So we've only got 1 sick, which is pretty good at the moment. We really need to do something about the coal situation and food. So we've got a hothouse that we are researching, and then I think the next thing we need to research is coal. We need to get the what's the name of it? Where is it? Coal mining. There we go. So once we've got the hothouse, we will then get the coal mining, I think. We've got a temperature increase in pretty much 1 day from now, and then we're going to have a few days before it drops down again, so that's good. So we'll just fast forward it here. Wow, look at all that food we've just got, that's really good. That was badly needed. Okay, let's take a look. So large convoy, this is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterholm. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. They say, we tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Okay, well, we'll bring our survivors back, so 18 workers and however many engineers. Yes, right, so we've got our hothouse researched. So we're definitely going to get that built, because we really do need it. And I think we'll build it over here. I think this is where we built it last time. We built it right here, right next to our generator. We'll need to change it to 24 hours though now, because people are going to be in this building all the time. Steam cores. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Okay. So we're doing okay for food. Coal is still a big issue, so let's get the research on for coal mining. What's that? Alright, okay. So we'll just fast forward time here. We really need this research.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Yeah, we're definitely in trouble here. We're going to have to do 2 emergency shifts for our coal thumpers, because if we don't, the power's going to go out. We also need people to go and collect the coal. Wow, look at our discontent. Oh my. People are furious. Sir, people are extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out against you at any minute. What should we do? Oh wow, right, okay. So we've just got enough coal at the moment to keep the lights on. Good, discontent's just came down a little bit. Common sense has prevailed. Oh dear. And it's getting cooler, or warmer I should say. Discontent falls. Excellent. Get to work, move people. Great, so we've got more workers that have just arrived. So we need to build some more tents. So let's just get our tents built. So how many do we need? Probably 2, 3 tents. Where did I put the yeah, probably ought to get them here. So 1, 2, let's just build 3 for the sake of it. And then we'll get a path built here, like so. Okay, so we're nearly finished the research for the coal, which is badly needed, and we now need to place that. So where is the coal mine? there's one there, and then there's two up here. Well, we'll put them up here then. Like so. Okay, I've not made a big enough path by the looks of it. So there to there. Okay, we'll try that. Much better.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Oh wow, here comes our automaton. That'll be really helpful. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel and at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Okay? That thing is bloody massive. What did you call that? What did you call that, a thing? An automaton? I bet it'll do a lot to help us. Yes, I think so as well. Right. Now, do we want to put the automaton into the coal mine? That could actually work. Yeah. We'll put the automaton in the coal mine. Now let's see what our consumption. Yeah, there we go, much better. Right, what's the next thing we're going to research? What's that? Charcoal cutting. So uses intense heat to char up to 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. Sawmill. What's this? A wall drill. Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed. What else do we have? Yeah, medical post upgrade, we definitely need that. And then we need to send our people back out, so we'll send them to the weather station. 1 day and 22 hours to get there. So we're doing okay for food. Everybody seems quite happy. So I definitely feel that the kind of pressure has been removed at the moment. I don't feel quite as stressed as what I did when I first started playing. It would appear that everyone's quite happy. We've got enough coal, wood, steel, everything seems to be going just nicely. I know that won't last for long, but at the moment it's quite nice.
The work shift starts.
So we need this research. So medical post, that's what we're waiting on. The upgrade for it. There we go. So 10% faster medical. The medical post, that's fine. Now the question is, do we want to upgrade our tents to bunkhouses? It can hold more people. More scouts, what else? Generator range upgrade, generator power upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll get the bunkhouse upgrade. So discontent's still slowly coming down. We'll need to watch that in future. I almost lost the game. Look sharp, remember we mustn't shrink from our duties. There's ups and downs, but we're alive, let's keep it that way. Well, yeah, I agree with you. For now. Oh, right, okay, so we actually need to build another depot. Where did I build the last one? I think it was up here somewhere. I built it. No, it wasn't. It was down here, if I remember correctly. Okay, well, we'll put it in here. And then we'll allocate that to food. Now, can we upgrade our tents, or do we have to... I think we've got to demolish the tents. It's a bit of a pain. So 1, 2, 3, let's do 4 at the moment then. So that we can build our new accommodation. Bunkhouse, there we go. So 1, this is obviously going to take a little bit of time to do it. I don't think I'll be able to build them all at the moment. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bunkhouses. Cold homes. Let's heat all homes, because I'm confident this time we're actually going to be able to do it. We're going to be able to heat all our homes. So let's dismantle, and we'll get rid of that one. We'll just get rid of all of them. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so now we need to get our bunkhouse. 1, 2, 3. And our 4th one. Let's see what bits are cold. So right, so what we're going to do is we are just going to dismantle that tent. So we've actually only got 1 homeless at the moment, so we'll move out to the next. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our people have arrived at the weather station. So there's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Fair enough. We found a scientist's note. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. we can see the city of Winterholm from the roof of the weather station. So we've discovered a cold mine. Ooh. I think we're going to head to Winterholm because we need to find out what's happened. It kind of reminds me of not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Okay. Bit harsh, but okay. We're in the process of sorting that. I mean, I've kept you alive for this long, so, you know, give me some credit. So 1, 2, 3. It's getting colder again, right, so we need to think about upgrading our generator, I think. What does that one do again? Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1. The coal consumption is doubled. Range. Allows us to turn up the generator range, setting the extended heat zone. The coal and... Right, so we want that one. Get going, it's time to earn. Oh, a lone survivor is shimmying his way towards our city. Oh, perhaps not. Man from Winterholm. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterholm, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Well, newsflash, we know that because we've already sent our people to the city. So you're a wee bit slow there, pal. Winterholm is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. Well, gee, thanks. That's really going to help morale in my city. Cheese. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. Well, gee, yeah, I guess it will when some peasant tells everyone that everyone else is dead. Great. Thanks for that. Winterholm has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as news of the fate of Winterholm spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. Choose our path, okay. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chance of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed Winterholm. So I'm kind of getting the impression that we are hitting a pivotal moment within the game. So, we have two options. We can either go down the order and discipline route, or we can go under the faith and spiritual strength route. It's a tough one. I'm kind of thinking that we might want to go down order and discipline. But then if we go down the faith and spiritual strength, that might give everyone the hope and courage to stay. I think we're going to go with order and discipline. Neighbourhood watch. We need to mobilise and stand together to help people in need and protect them from the troublemakers. Alright, okay, so so we're going to have a neighbourhood watch.
Hear me, hear me. New law.
Hear me, a new law has passed. As you can probably hear, that's my 6-year-old in the background laughing at me. Her name's Emily, likes to keep her dad busy. Okay. Right, so where are we going to build the neighbourhood watch then? What's this? This houses. Okay. We want it kind of in here somewhere, so it's pretty close to the... Fine, you know what? I think we're going to just remove someone's home. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London. In 15 days, they've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us. Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when... Oh, let's start that again, shall we? You say order will save us. Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Well said. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. What was I saying earlier on about it being a lot more stress-free? Not so much now. Okay, so we need this house to be dismantled, thank you. And then we'll put in our watchtower. And then we need to start building more houses now. Is that a tent? Yes it is. A dismantle. Get more bunk houses built. That's fine. So 19 people want to leave. Really? Okay, so our scouts have arrived at Winterhome. So we climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. Wow, okay. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens increasingly despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descended into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry. God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. Jeez, okay. So we got 2 stem cores out of that. Freshwater Springs or the coal mine. Let's go to Freshwater Springs, see what's happening there. And we need to get some people here. Right, so we definitely need to stock up on food. And the generators had an upgrade, so that's all good. What do we need to focus on next? Drills in the walls. Oh, yeah, we need that. Okay, so we can upgrade to number 2 then. There we go, it's already done it, that's fine. We'll see how everyone's doing. People are desperate. Sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you. What should we do? Right, so send guards to silence them. Ask the Faith Keepers to silence them, or we must hold on. Well, I can't, it's not letting me do the other 2, so don't know why, because I've got people in the guard station. I think we're maybe going to need to get another guard station, that's why. Drat. Okay, so we'll put the other guard station kind of out of the way there, isn't it? Yeah, we'll put it there because we're actually also getting heat. So we'll get some people in there. There we go, watchtower built, as promised you built, and man, watchtowers to maintain in our city. Hope rises. Oh, we need, right, well, we can't do the wall drill because we don't have any stem cores, so fine. People join the Londoners. So the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in their survival situation. Right, can we do anything about this at the moment? 36 people want to go. Jeez, oh. Right, well, let's get all these tents knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get going! Time to earn your cape. Huzzah! Okay. Waiting. Right, okay, so we've arrived at Freshwater Springs. So several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Near the freshwater springs we meet some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Okay. Right, so come back then. Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighbourhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman, a neighbour commented. We're lucky to have them. Okay. That's good, it's given us a little bit more hope. Okay, so research is just about done. There we go. So generator has been upgraded. That's good. Now what's that actually going to do in coal consumption? That's a good... Wow. Alright, so we we definitely need to take action to make sure we don't run out of coal. So we're definitely going to need another... Drat, we can't even get another coal mine at the moment because we need a steam... Oh, I didn't think about that. One day. Can we last for one day? 14 hours it's saying.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Right, okay, let's see. Can we get away with lowering the generator just now? We'll see if we can get away with it. Right, angry about the cold. Captain, our people are angry about the cold in their homes. They have gathered to protest against your neglect of their suffering, demanding that you act immediately. The Londoners have infiltrated the crowd and they are using the people's anger to turn them against you. We better do something. Right, okay. Well, I've just turned the heating down, so that's going to be a problem. Let's just see, where are these cold houses? Right, there's one there. Let's get rid of it then. There's one there. Get rid of it. That'll stop you from being cold. Right, so getting rid of that, that's fine. Another tent, get rid of it. Faster gathering. Everyone's still warm enough. That actually doesn't need to be on. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting. I need to I need to build some more bunkhouses. So 1, 2, 10 and I still need to build another 3 bunkhouses. Jeez, oh. 4, 5. Good, finally.
Work time.
Work time! 8 hours I can't speak today. 8 hours until our scouts come back with 2 STEM cores, which would be really helpful at this stage. And our faster gathering have now been done, which is all good. We'll start the wall drill as well.
End of shift.
Yes, we've got our STEM cores, so that's a research started. And we've got 40 homeless now, oh great. Just what I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're definitely going to have to build a hub here to keep everybody warm. Like so. Your time has come. Oh wow, I didn't realise. They've kicked me out. Oh dear. You are banished. A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank as though you are watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence. In recognition of your efforts, you are banished from the city instead. Well, that's an interesting end to the stream for today. Well, I really enjoyed that. You know, considering it's only my first proper playthrough of the game, I'm still very much a newbie, as I'm sure everyone can tell, but I'm really enjoying it. I think what I'll do is I will start a fresh game. So on the next stream, which should be tomorrow, I will start a new stream, and we'll give this another go. I would be delighted for anybody's comments or suggestions on how I can improve the city. What kind of things was I doing wrong in your opinion? What do you think I could do a wee bit better? It would be really welcome if anyone would like to leave any comments. A lot of people might want to know why my channel's called Tartan Poker. Well, if you can't already tell, I am from Scotland, and tartan is a type of fabric that we use for kilts. It's a colour, so there's all different types. So tartan gaming is the reason why I went with that. It ties in with the fact that I'm Scottish. So anyway, I think we'll call it a day, and I'll be back on tomorrow. As I said, it's been an absolute blast been on today. I thought it would have lasted maybe a little bit longer, but you know, this happens sometimes. So thanks again everyone that's tuned in, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.